Hey guys, Jesse with Hunt Training. Today we are checking out the PSA Freedom line of rifles and their build kits right now on Hunt Training. What's up guys, Jesse with Hunt Training. Today, like I said, we're looking at this PSA Freedom Rifle Build Kit in all of its glory. But first, before we get started, I just want to thank all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you aren't subscribed and you're watching the video, go ahead and give us a subscribe down low. And if you do that, also there's a notification bell. Go ahead and hit that for me. I would really appreciate it. If you really like my content and you want to see me continue to build and grow and do more reviews and some other cool projects I have coming up that I can't mention, I do have a Patreon account. Link will be in the description. I would love for you to check it out. And if you feel like donating, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you don't, go ahead and just subscribe for me. I like that too. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. Links will be in the description. Go ahead and check those out. Trying to grow those pages and those feeds to get you guys good information and continue to grow as a channel, as a community. Anyway guys, this is a 16-inch Freedom build kit from Palmetto State Armory. My overall thoughts on Palmetto State Armory are positive. I haven't had so many bad experiences with them, other than their shipping is just slow, and I'm impatient as they come, especially when it comes to guns. When I buy new stuff, I want it now, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, guys, I've had this rifle for about 15 or 16 months now. I know that's so weird to know that number, but I've had it for a little bit over a year, and it's been flawless for me. What it is this is the 16-inch carbine build kit, so it's got the carbine barrel, and we'll go over some specs in a minute. And then I built it on an Anderson. It's gonna be hard to see there. If I can right now, I'll roll in a picture of that Rollmark Anderson lower that was a blim. And when I bought the rifle build kit, it was $320, and that was a heck of a good deal. And then I got the lower for it was a blim for $25. Put it together. The only problem that I had was my A2 that I got in my kit was like smashed in. I could have made it work, but I had an extra A2 laying around, grip, and I just went ahead and throw that on there. So what the kit itself, when you buy it from Palmetto, what does it come with? It comes with everything for a base rifle minus the optic, the quad rail, and the grip, forward grip here. It comes with all that stuff and everything you need to build the lower. So it doesn't come with a lower either. So like you said, you have to go buy a lower, but it's a complete rifle. It comes with the stock, all that stuff. I will throw in the serial number, not the serial number, but the number that aligns with this rifle. It's serial number, whatever it is, so you can see what this kit actually is. But I want to tell you, Palmetto has these on sale all the time. The other day, they had these as a blim kit for $269. And I tell you, if I had an extra $269 to spare, I would have bought another one. Why? Jesse, why did you buy this PSA Freedom rifle? So I went ahead and bought this because this is when I really started to get into shooting more and more and wanted to make something out of it for myself. So I decided that I wanted to cross train. So I wanted to have my nice, slim line rifles, but I also wanted rifles that other people may have. And if I wanted to instruct people, I wanted rifles kind of in their platform. And I realized that this platform, the M4-esque-ish rifle, is a lot of people. Like a lot of people have this kind of rifle. They use this kind of rifle, whether in combat, as a police gun, anything like that. So I've decided to buy one. Overall, my experience with this rifle is very positive. I've had a lot of fun, and that's the thing. This gun, if you guys want a blaster just to go blast with and not care, it is one of my favorite. Unfortunately, I haven't shot any steel through it. I've only shot brass case good ammo for it, but that's just me in general. I don't buy steel usually. I'm not afraid to shoot it, I just don't. I don't know why. But I do plan to put about 500 rounds of steel through this at some point in the next couple weeks, just because I want to see how it does. But this rifle is has the barrel is 1 in 7 twist, 5.56 NATO. It is nitride coated, which I think is awesome. I love nitriding as a firearms enthusiast. Nitriding is my favorite coating right now. It has the standard A2 birdcage. You have the F marked sight base here. Standard 75 T6 aluminum, upper and lower. Standard mil-spec trigger, lower parts kit's just standard. You know, everything's standard here. Charging handle standard, butt stock is standard. Safety and bolt catch are standard as per usual. So I built this entire rifle for 360 bucks, which is a heck of a deal, and you can do it for even cheaper right now if you play your cards right. I think, like, so if I was to buy the build kit, the one Blim, and then buy a PSA lower that they have been having for 30 bucks lately, you're gonna be at you're 298, and then it's gonna, my guy usually charges me 20 bucks to transfer my name. You're gonna have an AR-15 for $320. And in my experience, one that's been very, very reliable and positive. I do have the Vortex Strikefire 2 on mine. Like I said, I had it laying around, and I have a quad rail, like a drop-in cheapo bolt together. Like you can see, they bolt together quad rail that I had, that I also dropped in on it. And then I have a Magpul vertical grip up front, but nothing too fancy. Everything else is stock. I don't even have a backup sight on here. I just been shooting the crap out of it. I really don't care, to be honest. And then A2, I do like it, retains the bayonet lug for all the anti-gunners. I did lose my sling deal out of the back here. Don't have a sling set up on it, but I don't know what it is. But I also just decided, I got a couple cans of rattle paint and got some, you know, snake skin texture on there, and just painted it because it was a fun gun. I had 3 black guns and 1 tan gun, and I was like, you know what, I want another different color, so I spray painted this one up. The only malfunctions I've had, this gun's got probably somewhere between 1,200 and 1,500 rounds through it. Nothing too crazy. Like, I don't shoot it a whole bunch just because I have other guns that I like to shoot. This one's more of a fun gun, or if I'm at the range and somebody just wants to blast, you know, this is a good one to just give to them and blast, and just have an extra one laying around. It's never a bad thing to have extra ones laying around, guys. And anyway, the only malfunctions I've had have been magazine issues, and I'll show you the magazines. So these are C Products magazines, and I know C Products has a really good reputation, and honestly, guys, I really like these magazines. I have used them for years, and that's my big thing. I know that I have had these magazines for at least 8 years, and I have shot thousands through these 2 magazines and dropped them a whole bunch. And as you can see, if you look closely, just the feed lips are pretty beat up and stuff like that. So I have had a couple I had a failure to feed twice. I had 2 failure feeds with this rifle, but they were both with the same magazine. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but they're both with the same magazine, because it's done it with that one magazine before in other guns, and I need to mark it next time, and it'll be a good gun owner to get rid of it and stuff like that. But I'll show you the failure right now. As you can see, it kind of happened, and I didn't do immediate action, which kind of upset me personally afterwards. Like, I didn't do my immediate action. And as I roll in more footage, this gun actually runs pretty smooth. Here, I'm gonna drop in a video right here of a bunch of shots going off at the same time in kind of slow-mo, and the ejection pattern is actually pretty spot on for brass case ammo. When I run the 500 rounds of steel through it in a couple weeks, I'm kind of worried it may not feed them for certain reasons. Obvious reasons because of steel, but because of how low gas this one actually is. The gassing is right on if you're going to shoot brass cased ammo. The recoil impulse is actually pretty nice, but that didn't start off that way. It was a little rough when I put it together and things like that, and the disconnector was a little sticky. And this is a Blim Anderson lower, so if you notice, there's a bigger gap in the back than there is at the front here. So there's a little bit of tolerance issue there, and that sometimes the bolt catch doesn't hold as good as it could, but nothing major. And I think that could play into exaggerating the magazine issues that I have with that magazine, just because it's down like, you know, 0.5 millimeter from where it's supposed to be, and that may not seem like a lot, but in the end it is quite a bit for a rifle like this. So it's a lot of rambling for basically me to say that, guys, if you are looking for a fun blaster, I mean a fun blaster, and you're on the fence about the PSA Freedom line of rifles, I would say don't be on the fence. Buy them and get them, and, you know, stock up on them. I love what Palmetto is doing. They're trying to get an AR-15 in every American's hand at the most affordable price possible, and they are definitely kicking butt at that. So they call it American made for life. There's a lot of American made parts on here. The reason they're able to do that is because they do it in mass, and they're just able to do that. I hopefully will be picking up some more rifles from them just to store away in stock, and also do reviews for you guys. But overall, PSA Freedom rifles, I think, good to go. And I've also been hearing rumors that their customer service has really been stepping up their game. Any questions I've ever had for their customer service, they've actually been very good about getting back to me. And I'm a regular Joe, guys. I'm nobody special. Like, I live on the other end of the country from PSA. PSA is on the East Coast. I'm in the Western United States, and, you know, they get back to me and they work with me and stuff like that, and they've been nothing but good to me and their products, which I have a few of now, quite a few of actually. I really enjoy. Anyway, guys, I'm Jesse with Hunt Training. Thanks for coming along. I have a lot of projects coming up and a lot of things that I'm trying to do 2019, 2020 that I think you'll really enjoy. So if you would like to, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment. Please tell me what you think. If you want to see more, what you want to see. That's the biggest thing to me. I don't know what you guys want to see. Tell me what you want to see. Because if you tell me what you want to see, then I'm more able to get the solid content out that you guys want to see. Like I said, Patreon, if you want to go support me there, it's the links in the description. Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. Make yourself better day. I'm going to go get a workout in with my wife and try to, you know, build those muscles, and then I'm going to do some editing. But PSA Freedom Rifle, thumbs up. They're fun. Go to war, but for a fun range toy, yeah, definitely fun range toy. Anyway, guys, we'll see you later.